Hey, Liz here to give you the tip of the day for Tuesday. So, we all are probably wondering why nothing is changing, even though we so desperately want things to change, whatever that might be. And it all lies in we're doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. The definition of insanity, we are all insane. We're all doing the same thing. And we're just sitting around expecting and waiting for things to change when they're not going to. They're not going to change unless we put in the effort to make those changes. Even just thinking about wanting to make those changes isn't going to make anything happen. Thinking isn't doing. You have to put in that effort every day. You want to make those changes, especially when you feel inspired and you're thinking and overthinking about making those changes. Act on it when you feel inspired and act on it every time you feel inspired. Don't just sit back and wait for it to happen, because it's not going to. You'll be back on that hamster wheel of insanity, waiting for things to happen when you're doing nothing to put forth the effort to make it happen. It's not going to get there. So think of it this way. If you're thinking, I want to change my eating habits, and yet day in and day out, every morning you stop and get a pastry on your way to work, and then you get a coffee, and you go out to eat at lunch a couple times a week, and then you go out to dinner a couple times because you don't feel like cooking, and it's this endless cycle of wanting to make those changes, but you're not putting in the effort to do it. Those changes aren't going to happen. You're just going in the opposite direction of where you want to go. So you need to make those small changes over time. That 1% trajectory is going to put you in either the direction of your goals or away from your goals. So 1% every day. Just start with, that little habit of making your own coffee at home, so you're not having all of those extra sugary add-ins that you get from coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I don't really know, but you don't get all that added extra. You're making it yourself. You know what's going into your coffee. Make a batch of muffins beforehand and take those with you to breakfast, because again, you don't know what's in all of those pastries, but a healthy muffin can have added extra whatever in it from the store, whereas you're making your own, you know exactly what's in it. So making those tiny, small 1% changes will put you in the direction you want to go. And it's not just sometimes you're going to do it, you have to do it all the time. So get off that hamster wheel of the insanity of doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, and start by changing that one little habit every time.